Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube, on Facebook, and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, bringing you another, mini collection overview video. Something I've been building on for quite a while, as many of you might know, is the Breitling Capsule series or cockpit series or airline series, whatever you prefer to call it. I finally recently completed the series, which is technically a series of these three watches here. This one was created a year or so after these watches went out of production and is technically not part of the series, but I have it anyway. So I wanted to take a moment and do something that I don't think has been done before. I haven't seen a video or anything like this where all four of these watches are in one place at one time. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Capsule series is, it was created by Breitling in the early 2000s to commemorate three defunct airlines. Now, I say defunct because I'm not sure about this watch and the airline it represents. I think that airline no longer exists, but I'm not for 100% sure. But I know these two aren't. They're gone. But they created this series of Navitimers to commemorate these watches. We'll start with this one, the one I'm not quite sure about. This watch commemorates the airline Swiss Air. And you can see the Swiss Air logo on the back of the watch. These are all basically the same watch. They're all 43 millimeter watches. They're all about 48 millimeter on the tip to tip. They all have 22 millimeter lug spacing. They're all, same thickness, same movement, B01, chronograph movement, COSC certified. They obviously have different bracelets. This one came, I put it on this mesh one. I forgot, I think it came on a leather strap, but I put it on this mesh one because I had it lying around and I really liked that bracelet and I really wanted to use it. But I have the original bracelet, or not bracelet, strap, in the watch box in storage. But this is in the Swiss Air colors, the black, the white with the pop of red from the Swiss flag. That's probably the most formal of all the watches. Then we have this guy here. This one is basically the reverse image of the Swiss Air, but this one commemorates TWA, Trans World Airways. Now, they are definitely no longer with us. They don't exist, but they were, for many, many decades, one of the big influential airlines in the American market. And this watch has the TWA coloring, which is mostly red, and the red logo, the white airliners, the nice black subdials, which is a nice contrast and reverse image of the Swiss Air, as you can see. And again, it's very similar watch to the others in the series. Now, this one was the most recent addition, the Pan American. I just did a video on this watch. Pan Am is also defunct. There's the Pan Am logo on the back. There you go. And Pan Am's colors obviously were white and blue and red. And Pan American, also a very heavily influential airliner in its day. I remember when it was announced that Pan Am filed for bankruptcy and would be grounding itself permanently, I was shocked. I obviously wasn't alive and flying on Pan Am during its heyday. The flying Clippers and all the big jets that, the transatlantic jets, the trans-Pacific jets. I wasn't around for all that. I think I flew on Pan Am once or twice on domestic flights in the U.S., but I was surprised. I thought Pan Am was one of those, it's such a huge airline, it'll never go away. But it did. Now, outside the cockpit series, a watch that I didn't even know existed until I ran across it on one of the, I think it was on the 1916 company website. In fact, yes, it was. Shout out to my guy Bill Comfort for getting me 2 of these watches, and shout out to Robert Russell at European Watch for getting me the other 2, or trading me and selling me. This one is sort of the reverse image, partially, of the Pan Am, representing American Airlines, which we all know is still alive and kicking. I mean, their main hub is Dallas-Fort Worth, good old DFW. But they're still around, so I'm not sure why this watch was created outside the cockpit series, but I'm glad it is. I mean, it's a beautiful watch. Came on this very nice brown leather strap. But it is the reverse image of the Pan Am. You can see the Pan Am has the outer track in blue. The American Airlines is in white. The track just inside of that is blue on American Airlines. It's white on the Pan Am. And then you have that pop of red on the Pan Am inside the white track that is white on the American Airlines. So it's blue, white, red here, and it's white, blue, white on the American Airlines. Because I don't think American Airlines uses red in their company coloring. Still a nice pop of red with the hands and the subdial hands for the chronograph. But yeah, I mean, and the ironic thing is, I'll make the admission now. The ironic thing is with all this is, I'm not a real big fan of flying. I love airplanes. I think airplanes are fascinating. I mean, I'm a car guy. I'm a watch guy. Obviously, I would be enthused and enthralled with, all things mechanical, including airliners. But I really don't like flying. A recent trip I took overseas, my first overseas trip ever in my life, was a 10-hour, I wouldn't call it misery, but I was not having my best day. Let's put it that way. It was okay. I entertained myself, but flying is not something I enjoy. But I enjoy watching airplanes take off and land, and love all things about airplanes. And so owning this series of tributes to various famous airline companies is a natural for me to own. And this is my favorite grouping from my favorite mainstream watch company. So big thanks to Breitling for making these watches and making them available to the public, and I'm glad to have my little share of them. I hope you enjoyed this little mini collection overview of the Breitling Cockpit Series +1. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it to be entertaining, useful, perhaps a bit informative. By the way, all 4 of these watches have individual detailed videos on my channel, so please feel free to go watch. Don't forget to like the videos and subscribe and share. But if you like this video, don't forget to click the thumbs up. It does help with the YouTube search algorithm. That is a good thing. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, If you are going to try to troll me, you are going to try to insult me, or you are going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I will simply delete the comment, block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have over 1,000 videos for you to choose from and enjoy. Please feel free to do so. All I ask in return, if you're new or if you've been here before and you haven't done so yet, please take a couple of seconds. Don't cost nothing. Click the subscribe button. Help me grow the channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon too, so when I upload new material, you are alerted. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It is not getting any less crazy, so please be careful out there. Stay safe, be well. See you soon.